Ever pondered upon the question, can history truly be objective? Often we perceive history as a meticulous, chronological record of past events, a tale told in retrospect, as it were. This grand narrative is indeed significant, shaping our understanding of the world and our place within it. It provides a framework, a context, and a lens through which we view our past, present, and potential future. History is the tapestry upon which our human story is embroidered, with each thread representing a moment, an event, or a milestone. It's the chronicle of our collective journey, a testament to our triumphs, struggles, and lessons learned. Many believe that history is an objective account, an unbiased chronicle that faithfully captures the past as it really was. This common perception sees history as an unerring record, a faithful mirror reflecting past events in all their stark reality. But is this perception of history as an objective record of past events universally accepted? Let's delve deeper. Many argue that history is indeed objective, a bold claim, isn't it? But let's delve into this perspective, shall we? Proponents of this viewpoint regard history as a scientific discipline. Just like scientists, historians employ a methodical approach to uncover the truth. They painstakingly gather evidence, artifacts, documents, testimonies, and the like, to piece together an accurate account of the past. They sift through layers of historical sediment, so to speak, to find the nuggets of truth hidden beneath. In this quest, historians don't simply accept evidence at face value. They scrutinize it, verify its authenticity, and cross-reference it with other sources. They apply rigorous standards to ensure that the evidence they use is reliable and representative. It's all part of a meticulous process designed to filter out inaccuracies and distortions. Impartiality is another cornerstone of historical objectivity. Historians are acutely aware of the danger of personal biases clouding their work. They strive to set aside their preconceived notions, their cultural backgrounds, and their personal beliefs when they interpret the evidence. They aim to be as neutral, as detached as possible, to let the evidence speak for itself. Now, this is not to say that historians are infallible. They're human, after all, and humans make mistakes. But the beauty of the historical profession is its self-correcting nature. If a historian makes an error, others will eventually uncover it and set the record straight. It's a continuous cycle of questioning, investigating, and refining that keeps the discipline honest. Furthermore, the advent of digital technology has revolutionized the field. Historians now have access to a wealth of information that was unimaginable a few decades ago. They can analyze vast amounts of data with unprecedented speed and accuracy, leading to more robust and nuanced interpretations of the past. So when you consider all these factors, the methodical gathering and analysis of evidence, the commitment to impartiality, the self-correcting nature of the discipline, and the advances in technology, it's not hard to see why many argue for the objectivity of history. These proponents affirm that history, through careful analysis and interpretation of evidence, can present an objective account of the past. On the other hand, some contend that history can never be wholly objective. This perspective holds that the very nature of history as a discipline is inherently subjective. Why, you might ask? Well, it's primarily because history is not just a collection of facts. Instead, it's a narrative woven by historians, and like any good story, it's inevitably influenced by the storyteller's perspective. Consider the historian, an individual with their own unique set of experiences, cultural background, and biases, whether they're conscious of them or not. When they delve into the past, they don't do so as a blank slate, but carry with them these influences, which can shape the way they interpret and present historical events. Imagine two historians writing about the same event, but from different cultural backgrounds. Could their accounts be identical? Unlikely, right? Moreover, the historian's task isn't just to narrate events, but to make sense of them, to find patterns and connections, to build an argument. This process of interpretation is subjective by nature. Two historians might look at the same piece of evidence and draw entirely different conclusions. And these conclusions in turn shape the narrative of history. And then there's the issue of selection. Historians can't possibly include every single detail of the past in their narratives. They must choose which facts to highlight and which to leave out. This process of selection introduces another layer of subjectivity. What one historian might deem significant, another might dismiss as trivial. These points lead to a singular conclusion. History as a human construct is inevitably shaped by the historian's perspective. It's like looking at the past through a kaleidoscope. Each twist and turn reveals a different pattern, a different perspective, a different interpretation. These critics assert that since history is a human construct, it cannot be entirely free from bias or subjectivity. Could there be a middle ground in this debate? Well, it's indeed a compelling question. It's quite possible that history isn't strictly an either-or situation, purely objective or subjective. Instead, it might be a blend of both, a delicate dance between fact and interpretation. Think of it this way. Historians, like detectives, sift through the remnants of the past, piecing together narratives from what they unearth. They strive for objectivity, aiming to paint an accurate picture of what occurred. However, they're also human, shaped by their unique perspectives and the context of their time. This inherent subjectivity can't be completely eliminated, but it can be acknowledged and accounted for. So, in this middle ground, we find a version of history that is both factual and interpretive, one that respects the facts but also acknowledges the role of personal interpretation. This perspective suggests that while history may not be entirely objective, it can still provide valuable insights into the past. Regardless of where one stands in this debate, the value of history cannot be disputed. It is the rich tapestry woven from countless threads, each representing different perspectives, experiences, and interpretations. It's a complex puzzle where every piece, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, plays a critical role in forming the bigger picture. History is our guide, providing invaluable lessons from the past that can shape our future. It offers us a mirror to reflect on our actions, our choices, and our collective journey as a society. It prompts us to question, to probe deeper, and to challenge our understanding of the world. The beauty of history lies in its complexity, its diversity, and its capacity to stimulate thought, discussion, and interpretation. It is not a fixed narrative, but a dynamic, ever-evolving story that continues to unfold. As we continue to delve into the past, let's remember to question, explore, and understand the intricate tapestry that is history.